Hi, so I saw people speedrunning this game I worked on, so I decided to have a go. This is going to be an absolutely abysmal time. As you can see, it's my third attempt that I decided to go with. This is voiceover recorded after the fact, if that isn't obvious. So level 1 not bad, slow at the end. And for context, this was a game jam game, made for Jam Gam even, with a bunch of other people. This level I find to be an absolute nightmare. I decided to stick to the default hammer just so I had less to think about. And because when I was making this, I was playtesting with the hammer, so that's what I vaguely know what I'm doing with, though it's probably been like a year or so since I worked on this. I don't actually remember when it was now. So this level is pretty horrible. The goal here, by the way, that I've gone for is just get 100% on every level, and it's a speed run of the entire game, all 9 levels. I guess it would make just as much sense to segment it, as obviously the whole point of this game is you're timed per level, but I decided to just do the whole thing. Part of the point in doing this is so that Patrick has a time that they can chase, albeit a terrible one. Here I finally get a passable time here. This level I have pretty good strats on, I think. Gotta use the balls for leverage. That way you don't even have to worry about breaking the ice with your hammer. And now I think we're starting to get to the point where the levels are no longer made by me. I think that last one wasn't made by me either. For a bit of context, I did the kind of main gameplay programming, and I'm not sure, I think most of the original design decisions were like a group decision between everyone on the team. But as I was the main programmer for the gameplay, I ended up making a lot of the kind of smaller design decisions of how the hammer should work. All the art was done by, if memory serves, I think it was just the two guys, Gallo and Art Fun. I'm sure I'll link the itch.io page for the game below and you'll be able to see the full credits. This is one of Gallo's levels, and it's an absolute nightmare. I think I get lucky here, and I'm able to catch the tip of this hammer first time, but yeah, once you miss that, it's almost impossible to line up. So it's complete pot luck that my first run worked, but then I completely scuffed the ending. It takes me ages to get through here. But eventually I managed to get some half decent speed for the final stretch. Still get a gold though. The times are quite forgiving towards the end of the game as the levels get longer. And this, I think, is the other level made by Gallo, though maybe he made more, but yeah. This is like an absolute nightmare. If you do manage to get up here, you've got to break through the ice blocks. And yeah, achieving that is extremely difficult. There's quite a few skips you can achieve, particularly on the levels with swings. Probably not this one though, but there's a lot of shortcuts you can get by catching a higher swing. I don't think I do any of those in this run. They're a lot harder to achieve with the default hammer. So yeah, if I was really trying and putting effort into this rather than just having my first go, you would want to be switching hammers and trying to hook up onto the higher ledges to avoid having to do things like that difficult saw handle I mentioned. See, I'm really struggling to actually get enough speed to hoik myself up to the top level here. Can't remember what the gold time is on this level, but I think I've probably already missed it, so this is all futile right now. I think I give up in a second. Probably should have reset ages ago. Oh yeah, occasionally the hammer does get stuck, and there it went straight through something. Unity's 2D physics engine is really not the best, but yeah, it gets the job done. Looking more promising here. Already broken some of the glass, however, fumbling back onto the ground. It is possible to just immediately break one of those ice pieces in a single swing, even with this hammer, if you happen to clip it the right way. Back after we did this jam, I spent a fair bit of time trying to see what was actually possible time-wise. So I have done much lower times than these a long time ago, but in truth I don't remember how low they were. This was one of my levels. I think it was anyway. At the very least I think I put this swing in if the level wasn't me. But yeah, you can just bypass it. The idea is you're meant to smash the bottles out the way, and then that whole pendulum will swing and you can ride it across. That's quite a tricky one to set up there, that fling I just did, but got lucky again. And actually quite clean on this last level. So there you go, 7:30. Something for Patrick, but smart to chase. I'm sure he'll beat it in his first full run attempt.